Konami, why do you do these things? Why do you reveal things on Christmas Eve? It has been a busy day. Now you've been out all day. But Konami is like, fuck Christmas Eve. We're dropping these cards. And I gotta do a reaction of them. So this is gonna be a long video. I'm gonna let y'all know now. But what's good, YouTube? Itachi from Itachi World here. And we're back for another card reaction video. And it's gonna be quite a little bit of a long one. There's a couple cards we gotta talk about. And I could possibly make a bunch of different videos for each card, but I thought, why do that? Why not just put out a whole big video for the card so I don't have to take much time? I'm already trying to in a rush because there's some things that I bought today that I would like to open and play on, but we're not going to talk about that right now. So let's get into it. This is from the Dark NeoStorm pack, and it's Dark NeoStorm has been like literally firing me up a bit because they've been releasing a lot of cards. They've been helping a lot of old archetypes, and I gotta talk about it. So let's talk about this card first. I don't even have to go into the picture to really even talk about it. Manhunt, continuous trap card. That's activates first effect. Activate this card by targeting one face-up monster your opponent controls. Take control of that monster, but it cannot attack nor affect. So when that monster leaves the field, destroy this card. So it literally takes your opponent's monster. It takes it. If you have a problem at it, like, what's the target one? See, it targets, so that's the problem. It targets. If it didn't target, this card would be busted. But it targets and it's a trap, so it's a little slow. But you can take your opponent's monster. That could interrupt their plays. If they summon a monster and they need that monster, you can literally whoop, take, unless if that monster has a quick effect or do something stupid. But this could interrupt plays, so it's not a bad trap. I wouldn't mind playing this in Altergeist. Possibly. I don't know. But I don't know though. I don't know. I might try to run it. I don't know, but I like the card. It's alright. It takes your opponent's monsters. Literally, that's all it's going to do. It targets. That's my one big problem, but it has to have some type of limit. Alright, on to the next card. It is called Chaos Betrayer, level 6. Level 6 Dark Fiend Effect Monster with 2800 attack, 2000 defense. And that's my brother in the background. I'm sorry. You only can use this card's name and second effect once per turn. If this card sits in your graveyard, you can banish one light and one dark monster from your graveyard, except Chaos Breaker. Special summon this card in defense position, but banish it when it leaves the field. And if this card is special summon, you can target one of your opponent's graveyard and banish it. So it helps you with banish. It's not a hard card, it's a chaos card at that. So if you're playing a light and darkness deck, you can literally just play this out. And does things in the graveyard. So like, you can get free, it's like a free kind of special summon. If anything, if you can play this like in a rank 6 light and darkness deck, I could think of some things, but not much to talk about on that card. The next card is something I really wanted to talk about, and that's the Dark NeoStorm. So I looked at this card earlier and I wanted to do something with it. Dark Sideburst Link Effect Monster with 3500 attack, link 3 that points left, bottom, right. It takes 3 level 5 or higher monsters, so it's generic, but not at the same time. It does take 3 monsters. They have to be high level ones. You only can use this card second and third effect once per turn. It cannot be used for link material. This link summon card is unaffected by other monster effects. During your main phase, if this card was link summoned using 3 monsters with different types of attributes, you destroy all the cards to the field. So that's kind of low. That's kind of lit. Literally, you use 3 different types of monsters. My main thing I think I can see this is in what's that deck? I can see this in Furhire. If you know, Furhires, they have some high level monsters I think have different attributes and types. So Furhires, I can really see this being played, and that effect could go off. It's not all there, but I can see it. If your opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck, you can special summon one War Legacy monster from your deck. So it's a free special summon as well. It's kind of lit. I like the card. I was planning on using it in DDDs. DDDs won't let its second effect go off, or its third. It's literally just be a beat stick because you can get 30 level 5 monsters on the field. But I don't know. I think that is a little trash, but I feel like that wouldn't be too bad depending on the situation. The next card is a Mayakashi card. Mayakashi Memories is a continuous spell. You only use this card's name second and third effect once per turn, only once that turn. Almost your opponent control loses 100 attack and defense for each Mayakashi monster to the graveyard with different names. Your second effect, you can send one face on Mayakashi monster you control, and this card to the side of the field to the graveyard, draw a card. You can banish this card and one zombie monster in your graveyard, then target one Mayakashi monster in the graveyard, special summon. Just want Mayakashi support. I'm kind of rushing this a bit because, like I said, I need to go do something. And this card I don't think I really need much to talk about. It's more my Akashi support. I'm not really interested in the archetype. The fact of the matter is that you get to send one face on my Akashi monster from your control to this card's side field to graveyard, draw a card. That's not bad. You just draw a card. And zombies do a lot of things in grave. You can banish, special summon. I think it helps my Akashis out a little bit. This card is what I really wanted to talk about. Super Quantum Mech Beat Likers. I'll tell you right now, this card had me more interested in Super Quantums because I'm not the biggest Power Ranger fan. Super Quantums is based on Power Rangers. There's only like a couple of Power Rangers that I like, and Dino Thunder is my main one. And this card reminds me of the White Ranger from Dino Thunder, and I am hype. I kind of want to make this deck now. But Super Quantum Mecha Beast Liger is a light machine monster, level 7, 2700 attack, 900 defense. Materials 2 level 7 monsters. This card has no XYZ, it cannot attack. That's all the XYZs for that day. Once a turn, you can attach one XYZ in this card and target one effect monster on the field. Negate that monster's effects until the end of this turn. If this card has Super Quantum White Layer as material, you can activate this effect during both players' turns. So you can literally negate something instantly that's lit. Once per turn, you can attach one Super Quantum monster from your hand or field to this card as material. That's lit too. It gives you the materials you would need, so you don't have to use the white layer. You can attach, negate. This lit. It doesn't need to do any more. It's a good negator. I like the negation. I think that's the only thing you can really talk about this card. But it's another Super Quantum card, so I'm enjoying it. And the next card is the Link monster. This pack I've noticed has been helping a lot of old archetypes, and I'm loving it. True Super Quantum Mech King Blaster Magnum. Link, it's a Link 3, like machine. Link arrows bottom left, and bottom right. All arrows point to your field. Nice. 2 effect monsters, including a Super Quantum monster. So it's just generic Super Quantum monster, you can summon it. This Link summon card cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. If a Super Quantum XYZ monster with a different name from a monster you control, especially into an extra deck, to its own this card points to, you draw a card. That's a free draw. Super Quantums need that draw power. It is lit. If an XYZ monster this card points to is destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effect, you can special summon one Super Quantum monster with the same attribute as that monster's original attribute from your deck. So get you your monsters. If the XYZs get destroyed, let you get to those monsters. Remake the XYZ so that it'll make it a little bit faster to where you can make I forgot the big dude's name. You can make him a little bit more easier. So I like this card, and I love the artwork. It's the monster itself, and it added the white dinosaur we just talked about. That's lit. Next card, World Legacy Guard Dragon Armaduke. Level 9 Wind Dragon Fusion monster. This card takes 3 Link monsters. Like I said, I read some of this earlier. It's 3,000 attack, 2,900 defense. Must be fusion summon or special summon by attributing the above cards. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. When this card declares an attack on an opponent's Link monster, you can banish one Link monster with the same Link layer from your field grade, destroy that opponent's monster. If you do inflict damage to your opponent equal to this original attack. Its effects are The fact that it takes 3 Link monsters is a little annoying, but at the same time, you can spam 3 Link monsters out and make this card with ease. Especially if they're like low rarity Link monsters and they are not hard to summon. You can summon this with Scapegoat, to be honest. Scapegoat on the end of your opponent's turn. You can literally make 3 Links with Scapegoat. Like a Link Karibo, Proxy Dragon, and then something else. You can literally make this card if you really want to do it. You could probably make it in Guard Dragons really easy as well. So that's probably why they made it. But it's a generic fusion. At least you don't have to use Poly. You can just summon it out if you want to. So that's actually kind of lit. The next card is Psycho Reflector, which is a Psychic Tuner monster, and it helps Assault Mode. So Psycho Reflect is a Psychic Tuner. Level 1, 400 attack, 300 defense. If this card is normal summon special summon, you can add one Assault Mode activate or one of the cards specially lift Assault Mode activate and its text from the deck to your hand except Psychic Reactor. You can reveal one Assault Mode active in your hand and target one monster in your graveyard that specially lists the card Assault Mode activate and its text except for its special summon, and if you do increase this level about 4. So it can help out with some synchro summoning plays and help you get to your Assault Mode so you can use the Assault cards. Not bad. Next card we're going to talk about is the Incantation Creator, which is another ritual monster for Incantation. It has 3,000 attack, defense is a level 10, it's a light fiend. You can ritual summon this card with Incantation Celebration. That's interesting. During the player's main phase, you can reveal this card in your hand. Discard one card, then special summon one Incantation monster from your graveyard whose level are 10. Also, return those monsters to the deck during the end phase. You only can use this effect once per turn. All non-ritual Incantation monsters you control gain 200 attack. Also, their effects are negated. The effect negator kind of annoys me, The boost of 2000 is lit, but the fact that you have to negate their effects is kind of dumb. Now, I was thinking about this with Blackluster Soldier. If the monsters give them effects, does that effect get negated, or is it just his main effect? And let me know in the comments, though, because if it doesn't, I'm going to try to make Blackluster Soldier. I'll mix them together, giving them a plus 2000, making them 5000 lit, and then if they still can keep the effects that the little monsters give them, instead of actually using the incantations to summon them, I don't know. Let me know if you think that'll work. Give me some ideas in the comments if you think that'll work. Just let me know if you feel like it'll work. Let me know. The next card is Dark Neos of the Dark NeoStorm. It's called Signet Mining. Now I'm trying to get this card. This card, you only use it once per turn. You can send one card from your hand to the graveyard and have one level 4 lower Cyberse monster from your deck to your hand. So this can help you search out anything you would really need. It'll help you search your Lady Debug. It'll help you search for your, what is his name? Cyberse Gadget. This will help you search for your Balancer Lord. This will really this is a great card. It can really help you search for your stuff that you really need. Discarding one card in Cyberse isn't really hard. I mean, you can probably somehow get it back. So this is actually kind of lit in Cyberse. It's a really good search. I'm sad that it doesn't just search it out, but I feel like, I guess with that, if they made it that way, they probably would have got limited. So they made it where you have to discard a card in your hand to do it. But that can actually open up some plays, because you could probably summon, I forgot the dude's name. It's the one that special summons itself as in the graveyard or banish. You can send that, search, do some more plays. I like the card. I'm picking up a couple. The next card is Grid Sweeper. It's a light Cyberse monster's effect. There's a effect, level 4, 100 attack, 2000 defense. You only use this card's effect once per turn. If it feels spells on the field, you can special this card in your hand. You can banish this card in your graveyard, one link monster you control, destroy one card your opponent controls. The thing about this card I like is that it doesn't target, and a lot of decks play field spells, so you're always going to get this out, because it doesn't say you have to have a field spell. It just have to be a field spell face up. So if you're not playing a field spell in your Cyberse deck or whatever deck you're playing this in, most likely your opponent probably will have one. So this card's not too bad. You could probably put some field spells in the Cyberse deck if you really wanted to summon this out to get this full effect. Banishing a Link monster is not hard to, because you're gonna probably, if you're playing Cyberse or playing this in whatever deck, you're probably spamming a bunch of Link monsters out anyway. So you could probably get rid of one in your graveyard to turn out, use it, and literally pop a card on the field for free. So it's not really, well, not for free, but like you pop a card and then you have to worry about the whole targeting, and it just literally pops. So I think it's a really good card. Cyberse Reminder. It's a light Cyberse effect monster, rank 3, 1800 attack, 800 defense. It's 2 level 3 monsters. You only can use this card's what's turn. You can attach one material from this card and target one side net, spell trap in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So it really helps you with that. I'm hoping they're going to get more Cyberse card supports. There's some Cyberse cards I've been using on like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro that we don't have yet, so hopefully we get those and I can use this XYZ. If this XYZ summon card is destroyed by battle, or is an XYZ summon card is destroyed by opponent's card effect, you can press up 2 level 4 Cyberse monsters with different names from your deck. If the effects are negated, you only can use special summon monsters from your deck this turn. You can activate either card's effect except Cyberse monsters. I like this because it's like you can use this if it gets destroyed, 2 level 4, so you can make the Firewall XYZ Dragon. So it's literally that, and then it helps you get like spells and tries back from the grave. So you can recycle, so you don't have to play too many. So it's an alright card. The next card is a Solomon Great card, which is the Solomon Great Phoenix. It's a fire Cyberse effect, level 3, 1600 attack, 200 defense. You only can use its effects once per turn. Cyber monster you control is destroyed by battle, a card effect. While this card's in your hand or graveyard, you can special summon this card, but banish when it leaves the field. So basic Solomon Great stuff, they special summon them when they can get banished. This card's in your graveyard as a link material for a link summon of a link 2 or higher Cyberse monster. You can have one Solomon Great normal spell from your deck to your hand, so it's also a good searcher. So it's easy to summon, and then you can really use it to get your spells from your deck. So that's actually kind of lit. We already talked about that card. It seems like they're getting some cloudian support, which is actually kind of interesting. Like I said, this pack is all about supporting, and okay. That just happened. Hold on, let me fix. Sorry about that. I don't know what just happened, but alright. Cloudian Sword. It's a normal spell card. You can just call one Cloudian monster, target one monster on the field, place a foul counter on that monster equal to the monster's level. Then you can banish this card, add one Cloudian monster for your graveyard, special summon one Cloudian from your deck. That's basic cloudian support. I don't know much about cloudians. The only thing about this card, I don't like it as targets, but I mean, you get the special summon and do a lot with this, so I'm assuming it's good. Y'all let me know in the comments if you feel different. And I think this is the last card we're going to talk about, and that is an Altergeist trap. So you already know I'm loving that. This card is set by an effect of an Altergeist card. You can activate this card this turn. You only can use the effect once per turn. When this card resolves, you can send one Altergeist monster from your hand to the graveyard. When your opponent activates a trap card, you can send one Altergeist monster from your hand to the graveyard and negate its effects if you destroy it. So that's actually lit. This card that helps you negate. Well, it helps you negate traps. You don't really see many traps in the game, so I guess you can play this as a one-of since it's searchable. You don't really see many traps, so I don't really care about this card. All these guys don't have that many monsters, so I don't really want to use this to waste a card. So that's how I feel about it. But that's the end of the video. I gotta go. Got stuff to do. Try to do this video as fast as I can. Let me know if you like these cards. Let me know in the comments how you feel about them. If you feel like they're good, if you feel like they're bad. Let me know if you agree with my views on them or if you don't. Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. That's the end of the video. Touch at least shooting this Genjutsu. Peace.